what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar-har, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Yar har ho, land crabs and shitheads, my name is Magnus and it's time for another part of our wonderful Gaiden adventure! We can do what we want because a pirate is free, but for whatever reason, even the fucking oceans in Valencia have roads, so we don't really got that much choice where to go. Ooh, look here, we actually do. Yeah, dragon, we're coming to fuck shit up, just you wait. So we got quite a few boat battles ahead of us, so let's get this started. I'm sure this is just another generic ship with pirates and okay. There's just one guy on this ship? That is, creepy to say the least. A shaman. Alright, I gotta hand it to Gaiden. That is actually really fucking creepy, like, he just knows something bad's gonna happen right now. Anyway, okay, let's just start moving towards him, I guess. I mean, he's not doing anything, he's just standing there. Not creepy at all. Oh, okay, seriously, this is starting to wear me out. Does this guy have some sort of hidden superpower or something? Is he gonna summon a meteor to sink our ship? Or is he gonna drain the souls out of our bodies? Or is he gonna cast some sort of dark pestilence spell that will make us all sick and poisoned? Or, well, you know, what exactly is this guy's hidden ability? Because I know he has one.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my fucking god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He can summon zombies? Oh wow, not sure if that's the worst or best spell in the world. I mean, on one side, the zombies aren't able to do shit. On the other side, he's in danger of making us fucking die of boredom. Actually, you know what? I take that back. This fight is not as easy as it first seems. This fucker is standing on a heal tile, which makes him very hard to bring down. He hits incredibly hard with his Dora spell, and because Messiah only costs a single fucking hit point to cast, he can seemingly flood us with zombies, and that's exactly what he's doing. Sure, the zombies don't do much, but they're bulky and they're blocking my path to him, forcing me to take them out to get in range. And combined with my mages losing hit points from their spells, the shaman's counterattacks, and the constant one-ship damage the zombies deal, I am really starting to struggle here. I try my best to hit him with 3-range lightning bolts and Leo's arrows, but considering how tanky this fucker is, as well as the plus 40% avoidance he gets from the heal tile, he's actually next to impossible to bring down. Jenny can hardly keep my mages topped off as they burn through their health trying to quell the rising tide of zombies. This is starting to feel less like Gaiden and more like Resident Evil. And yes, I have access to Angel magic and it is super effective against him, but because of his insane speed and Angel's hefty 4 weight, not to mention it drains 4 hit points on cast, Celica gets doubled, and Jenny, with her 8 hit points of recover healing, is not able to keep her up. Miraculously, Leo, of all people, managed to bring the shaman down with his bow, and look at that! The zombies actually vanish when the caster is killed. Okay, that's gonna prevent me from killing myself. Thanks, Gaiden. For once, you didn't be a total dick. I appreciate that. In hindsight, I am actually going to give this battle some high praise. This is the perfect example of introducing us to a new enemy in a very cool way, and I wish more Fire Emblem games would do this. This encounter starts off incredibly ominous, only sending a single guy towards us. Had they included any generic troops next to this guy, this would have felt like a normal encounter, but the fact that they only start out with the shaman makes the player super suspicious. To add even more suspense, the way he just calmly stands there as you make your way towards him makes you really suspect something bad is gonna happen, and just as you close in on him, wah! He just pulls his trick on you. Brilliant. I'm not entirely sure if this is just great design by complete and utter chance, but this encounter wouldn't have worked well with any other army than Celica's. Om's gang would most likely have a breeze here, but because most of Celica's army drain their own health to attack, not to mention the shaman hits really hard on his counterattacks and is extremely tanky, this quickly turns into a battle of attrition where you are slowly running the risk of being overwhelmed by the endless tide of the walking dead. And the way this encounter starts off making you think it's a joke and then suddenly starts overwhelming you gives you that incredible oh shit moments where you really felt you fucked up. Anyway, I'm being way too positive here. I'm sure Gaiden's gonna start sucking again in a moment, so let's move on. So yeah, we now have a choice. We can go north towards the mainland, or we can go west to the Dragon Island. I wonder if anyone ever made the choice to just skip that part. I mean, just a dragon on an island. That has never enticed gamers ever. So yeah, this island features a lone little poor Draco zombie, and I just think this guy looks very lonely. He's just a little zombie dragon inside his little house. What happened to him? Maybe he used to be a big nice dragon with a dragon family, but was killed and raised by some dark magic. Maybe he just wants to be left alone. And yet, here we come to fuck shit up, because we're adventurers, and if there's a dragon within our vicinity, we're gonna kill it. Man, adventurers are such pricks. So we decide to race towards the little house, and in the process we anger Mr. Zombie Dragon, who wants us to fuck off from his lawn. Now if you haven't raised Celica up to level 5 before this battle, I can imagine it will be pretty tough for you, as the Angel spell is pretty much the only thing that can leave a dent in this thing. I summon some Mist Warriors to keep it occupied, and it gobbles them up one by one, while Celica unleashes the pain. It's a relatively simple battle, and after a couple of Angel shots, the dragon goes down and leaves behind its Holy Ring. This ring, when equipped, restores 5 health to the unit carrying it each turn, similar to a healing tile, but without the avoidance bonus. Any of my mages will make great use of this ring, as it means they can cast spells without having to worry too much about their own health. I keep it on Celica for the time being, as Angel is expensive. After defeating the dragon, we enter Thief Shrine 3.0, and as expected, guess what we find inside? Blood. Let's proceed. So inside Thief Shrine 3.0, we encounter our first promotion statue in Celica's route, and so far the only person in our party who's earned a promotion is Saber, and he becomes a Myrmidon. There's also stat booster statues here, and the choices this time is yet another no-brainer, at least for me. Skill versus hit points. I pondered this one for a while, thinking who could benefit from skill? My magic users certainly don't need it, as spells don't rely on skill to hit. Saber, Kamui, and Valbo all hit pretty reliably, so that pretty much only leaves Leo. So yeah, I dropped 3 points on him. I mean, he is the only one in my party who still struggle with hit rates, so with that done, we leave, as there's nothing else for us to do here. At all. Okay, so 2 boat battles remaining before we reach the mainland. This one is another pretty generic one. Kinda disappointing. Aside from a lot more mercenaries and an archer, it's another very simple T-formation battle, this time with Valbo spearheading the meat grinder. It's a fairly simple battle and there's not much to say about it. One by one, the mercenary suicide on Valbo's spear, and nothing really eventful happens. Whoopee. In the battle, however, Leo actually earned his promotion, so I have to head back to the Thief Shrine to class change him to Sniper. Hey, wait a minute, what's behind the statue? Was that wall always gone? Ah, shut the fuck up, let's see what's behind it. Ah, shit, more monsters. And this is a much harder pack too. A lot of bone walkers and... Hey, wait a minute, we have a new monster type. Bats? No, wait, gargoyles? Oh man, Sacred Stones literally copied everything from this game, didn't they? So these gargoyles are quite nasty. They are very durable, they got great mobility, they fly, and they are also ridiculously fast. They don't hit particularly hard, but they are very accurate, so they will slowly chip away at your health, which leaves you vulnerable to the more hard-hitting bone walkers. I'm not sure if these gargoyles are weak to arrows as flyers, as I don't have access to a steel bow in this group to find out, but I guess someone in the comments section will tell me. No, not you. You can shut the fuck up. While this battle certainly is tougher, Celica's Angel spell makes quick work of the gargoyles, and the rest of the bone walkers fall with ease, and so I can continue to explore the dungeon. Inside is a pathway leading to the end of the cavern, and of course, as with any sensible game, there's treasure at the end. In this case, we get a holy sword, and oh boy, this is a fine piece of loot. While it has 1 less might compared to a steel sword, it is extremely accurate at 100% hit, ridiculously lightweight at 0 weight, and also has 15% crit to boot. Additionally, it restores 5 health per turn to its wearer, just like the Holy Ring, but best of all, it does super effective damage against monsters. I initially give this to Saber, but later come to the conclusion that I think Kamui needs it more, as he's yet to promote. So it's time for the last boat battle of Celica's journey, and I'm very excited for this one. I just hope we won't run into more of those magic users. Fuck! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh wait, they're wizards, not shamans. For a moment there I thought all of these guys would be summoning zombies. Oh boy, I think that would have been a cruel joke even from Gaiden. Still, these guys have the hard-hitting Dora spell and they can also use Recover, and they will heal each other. Frequently. This battle seems pretty challenging at first. Because of the wizard's high resistance, my own magic users aren't doing a lot to them, and Saber, Kamui and Valbar are pretty much sitting ducks for their 2-range spells. But Leo proves to be an unexpected MVP. Not only can he snipe the wizards from 3 range without getting retaliated upon, but they can't do the same to him, as archers can retaliate at close range in Gaiden. Because he is a pretty defensive archer with a nice pool of hit points, he can take on a bunch of these wizards on his own, and kill them pretty reliably with his bow. I guess that +3 skill boost was a good idea after all. I do have to remember to focus down the low hit point enemies, as leaving anyone on low health is just gonna result in the other wizards using their recover spells. But once I start systematically checking their hit points and killing them off one by one, the battle is easily won. And that's it, we've conquered the sea. Like seriously, we have fucked up a lot of shit on our way here. So we sail ashore and anchor our ship at the port, and we get met by Paula, who just tells us that they are from Akanaya. Oh, okay, nice to meet you, Paula. Say hello to Marth for me. We also meet Katria, who tells us that Est has been taken captive by pirates. Man, even in this game, Est is freaking worthless. Well, good luck with that, we got better things to do, and neither of you 3 are named Claire, so I don't give a shit about you. Bye! So after looking a bit around in a house with nothing in it, we leave, and we are already outside Sophia Castle. Oh, I was sure we'd have at least one more fight on the mainland before getting here, but oh boy, time to meet Alm. Can't fucking wait. Inside the castle, we get told to stay away from the Mila Temple. Oh please, it's getting a bit stale how this game always tries to tell me not to do the obvious thing I'm supposed to do. Don't join the Liberation Army, don't go to the Mila Shrine, don't fight the zombie dragon. Stop it already with your reverse psychology Gaiden, you ain't fooling nobody. The rest of the citizens don't really have much to say. One of them says something about the royal sword, in case we forgot about that. We get reminded that Mila's gone, in case you forgot about that too. And we also get reminded that regalians are coming. Seriously, does Gaiden think I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish or something? Yeah, shut up. Don't answer that. At long last, we meet a familiar face. It's Daddy Jagan, and he's quite happy to see his little Celica again. And he tells us with a smirk that there's a nice little surprise waiting for Celica upstairs. Is he implying they should, like, shag? Okay, creepy old man. We'll go check that out. So finally, at long last, the 2 main characters meet up, in what can surely be nothing but a heartwarming, tearful reunion. We get some exposition telling us that Alm and Celica used to live together in Rom Village, but that one day, Daddy Jagan took Celica away to protect her from Doser. Alm, not managing to put 2 and 2 together, asks Celica why in the world Doser would want to kill her, and she decides to not tell him. Oh jolly fucker, it's another one of those I know the truth, but I choose not to tell you about it moments, and there's not even a fucking Vala curse in place to prevent Celica from opening her stupid mouth. Then after deciding to leave out a very important detail to Alm, she fucking chastises him for wanting to defend his own nation against an invading hostile Regalian force, spouting some hippie bullshit that if they just talk they could avoid conflict, and then she fucking accuses Alm of being power hungry and wanting the Sophian crown for himself. Not only that, when Alm tells Celica that his goal is just to defend his people and that he is even looking for the lost Sophian princess, which is standing right in front of him, she just gives him a cold bitchy goodbye and leaves. Holy shit, what a fucking bitch you are, Celica. Still, despite Celica being stupid, I do actually like this conversation a lot, because I enjoy watching main characters bicker and fight. It gives them some character, it adds a little drama and tension to the story, and makes the character look a lot more human. Just because they're both protagonists doesn't mean they should always agree on everything. It's kinda what I feel Ephraim and Erica needed to do more. It would have made their relationship a lot more interesting, if anything. Besides, we needed some reason to keep splitting Alm and Celica up, as it makes no sense that they would go together from this point on, as their goals are literally not intertwined at all at this point of the story. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally done with Chapter 2 of Fire Emblem Gaiden. What a journey it's been. Man, join us next time as we continue over at Alm's side. What's gonna happen? Well, you'll have to find out in the next part. As always, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to give it a like and a comment, I'd appreciate that a lot. And if you shared this video with a friend and clicked that retarded bell while you're at it, that would make me very happy. Also, lastly, if you want to head over to my Patreon page to help me out, that would be great. These videos take roughly 10 to 12 hours of work to make, and they're not really worth it in terms of time investments when it comes to pure ad revenue, but by becoming a Patreon supporter, you make it possible for me to worry less about generating cheap views on YouTube and more time delivering actual high quality content like these videos. Either way, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mangs, and I shall see you again hopefully soon.